Let's turn on our cardio devices, cardio trackers, our fitness trackers, our modern technology, and let's just do this thing. There it is. Yes, we're warming up here on Monday. All right. Big arm swings. Wave goodbye to the weekend because a new week's here. Woo, let's just embrace it. There we go. All right, nice moves. Just turn it up. Let's turn up that heat. 22 degrees. We've got to really get those arms moving, get those joints warm, get ready to do this thing. So this will be a great workout for that cooler weather that's out there. Ooh, jumping into those L's. With our cardio mixed in between all of our resistance is always a nice way to blast through your workout today. So I think it's just going to fly by, just like it'll be over before we even know it. It's crazy. All right, let's do a few more of these. Do some L's, some bouncy L's. And, all right, let's do some bum kickers. Oh, it's Monday morning. Kick yourself in the bum and get going. Let's do a big squeeze between your shoulder blades. A big W, which is just an upside down M for Monday. All right. And we'll do a few more here. You can even move a little bit. Sideways, front ways, back ways. Any ways you want to go. All right, let's do two more. And then plant your feet. Let's do an easy twist, side to side, opposite hand, opposite foot. Bringing it down. And then right back to the other side. Get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Hinge those hips. Back and forth. Ooh, I hear a horn honking. Is that the Stroop Waffle team or the Fudge family? Someone's out there coming in for a load of yummy treats. All right, couple more, and then let's take it right out over your right foot. Easy stretch. Hinge your hip back. There we go. Hold it for just a moment. And let's take it over to the other side. Ease it on over. Easy stretch. Ooh, stretch it out. Get rid of that weekend. All right, let's come on up. And let's do some squats. And let's just balance on our toes. We're going to do some squats in here in a little bit. So let's get those quads ready to go. Big reach. Right up on those tippy toes. Let's get that little pause at the top if you can. A little hang time. There we go. Nice. And let's do two more. And we'll do some straight leg deadlifts. All right, let's do it. Ease it down. And pull yourself right up. Safe. Flex those glutes at the top. Nice stretch as you come down. Exhale back up. Inhale down. All right. And let's do one more. Bring it down. Bring it back up. Now let's just step back with the foot of your choice. Hands up in a big I. Big stretch. Woo! Stretch that calf. Oh, that feels good. Stretch it out. Reaching high. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Plant that rear foot. And reach. There we go. Nice. And then let's do a big Y. Hips forward or sink down into it here. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big Y for yes, Monday. Awesome. Another best day of the week right here for us to enjoy. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Ease it down. Squeeze, lift. There we go. Fantastic. And we're going to hit those hammies one more time. Let's do it. Let's just ease right down. Feel a nice stretch. Might not go as deep as we will later when we do our resistance. Hands up to the side, thumbs up at the ceiling. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Lift your head a bit and then slowly bring yourself back up. Palms up. Let's step it back. Whoa, try not to fall over. Exhale and twist. Hold it here for a moment, drawing your belly button in. And let's go to the other side, same thing. Bring it up, step it back. Exhale, twist. Drawing that belly button in. All right, then come on up. Let's grab onto one of your feet, gentle pull. Easy stretch on those quads. We're going to start off on the floor here in a short bit, and we're going to be doing, I wrote that down wrong, but I know what it is at least. Goodness. I was looking at that going, what is that? We're going to do some core work all on the floor. So And let me turn off my phone here. There's no phone call like junk spam phone calls from Dutch. All right. Let's get a drink of water and we'll get into it here. I had a call today. Someone wanted to sell me energy, and but they didn't speak any English, and I don't know enough Dutch to do things other than like order coffee and and say good morning and some basic things that aren't real useful when someone's trying to get you to buy an energy plan, which was a great way to get them off the phone. So just pretend like you don't speak English if they call you, or Spanish or whatever language that they do know. We're going to start off on the floor, doing a core, and doing a couple of, do a few new things today. Actually, I say that some of these may be old favorites we just haven't done in a while. So we're going to drop down here, but we're going to stay kind of up here. Let me double check my business here. Why is that right like that? Okay, I got it now. Someone got clever with his exercise and wrote the name down wrong. So here we go. We're going to do a leg raise. But this is not a new exercise at all. Not this one, but we're coming to that in a little bit. All right. So we're going to do leg raises like we do with the stability ball, just without the stability ball today. So key thing here with this, with our leg raise, we can even start in this up position, is just keeping the low back into the pressed into the floor, especially when you just put your legs right up overhead. You'll should hopefully feel your low back pressed into the floor. So as you come down, you want to keep your back pressed into the floor. And at some point, if your back starts to arch up, then that's when you stop and go back up. So inhale, brace, draw the belly button in, and as you bring down, and then as soon as that back comes up off the floor, then you raise again. So this is definitely at your pace. So here we go. When you're ready, get that core turned on. We just bring those legs down as far as you can go. And then, like I say, if you feel your back start to come up, just go right back up again. So brace, bring it down, and then raise it right back up. And we want to keep the back from arching, because that's the body compensating for trying to help you get those legs down. And we'll get there over time if we aren't there quite yet. Or also depends on maybe what you did. If you're really fatigued from some activity, it may be more difficult to do this particular move. All right, and rest. All right, from here, we're just going to go right into a 90-90 crunch. So bring your legs up so you're got a nice 90-degree angle there with your legs. And we're just going to crunch. Elbows to your knees. Let's do it. Crunch it up. Ease it right back down. Exhale. Draw that belly button in as we come up toward the knees. And drop it right back down. At your tempo, crunching away. Drive it up high as you can. Ease it back down. Just trying to, every rep, keeping that belly button pulled in toward the floor. As you crunch. Gonna do 2 more. Here we go, last one. All right, now we're gonna actually flip over, and this is slightly different from what we normally do. We're going to do a plank twist. So usually we're doing a thread the needle, but today we're going to do a plank twist. So plank twist, we're just going to be here on doing a plank like we normally would, arms going straight ahead, forearms pointed straight ahead. But we're going to open up to one side, come down, and then just twist to the other side. We're not going to reach under today. We're just going to go back and forth, just like that. All right, easy plank twist on your forearms. So elbows underneath your shoulders. Get your core turned on, tuck that tailbone a wee little bit, and let's do it. We raise it up, bring it back down, nice, and then raise it up on the other side. Fantastic. Ease it right back down again, and then back and forth. Nice. Easy twisting, back and forth, and you can let your feet just kind of twist, pivot. Trying to say hip and pivot at the same time. We're going to pivot today. Let your hips twist. Let yourself pivot a bit and down. And we're going to go right back to that leg raise again. After pivoting so much, we need to take a little break from that. We're going to change it up a little bit this time. So legs straight up for right now. All right. And we're going to do a little bit of a scissor back and forth. So bring your legs down one at a time, as far as you can, but still keep your low back pressed into the floor as you scissor. And we can bring the legs down even a little bit lower. Just make sure that you keep the low back pressed into the floor. If you start to get tired, especially as we get into it here, last 8 seconds, just don't go down as deep. Main thing for this exercise to get the benefits, keeping the back in the floor. Ooh, and rest. Ooh, quick rest. Hug it in for a moment, and we're going to go to a 90-90 crunch here in 5 seconds. Let's get set again. 90-90 crunch. Let's do it. Draw that belly button in. Crunch it in. Exhale up. Inhale back down. Yeah. Getting a good, strong crunch. Really think about that. Drawing that belly button all the way in as you crunch it up. Woo! Lots of time to keep crunching our way into Monday morning. 10 more seconds. We can do maybe 3 more. And last one. All right. And let's flip over. This time, though, we're actually just going to do an iron cobra. All the way down flat on the floor. And arms at your sides. Flex your glutes. Lift your upper body. Externally rotate. Thumbs up at the ceiling. Drop back down again. Reset. Flex. Lift. Nice. Ease it back down. And with your head, you can just kind of look down, kind of toward the floor. Flex up. Trying to keep a neutral position. Nice. Beautiful. Down. Flex your glutes. Lift. Hold. Ease it back down. And one more time. Flex those glutes. Lift. And down. All right. Let's come up. You know I'm going to say it because we've been on our tummies. Child's pose. Yeah. Let's stretch it out a wee bit. A little bit after doing all that crazy stuff. And then let's come on up and we can appreciate where my microphone ended up because I think it looks pretty hilarious right now. It's almost like it's an eyepiece. I don't know. So let's get ready to do some balance. And we're keeping our shoes on. I was about to say take your shoes off. No, we're not taking our shoes off because we're going to do some jumping. We're going to do some jump turns. But we're going to use a medicine ball with our balance today. So let's do that. So we won't worry about getting too destabilized. So let's grab a medicine ball. I want to use this one. I want to use my grippy one. I like this one. All right. So let's come up onto one foot and get your knee in line with your second and third toe. Draw that belly button in nice and tight. And arms just kind of like at this kind of 90-degree angle. It's a theme. We're going to twist out to the side. And we're going to bring it around to the other side. We're going to do a standing Russian twist. So bring it around. Yeah, how about that? Standing Russian twist. It's like the time my dad went to the Topeka Country Club in 1980 and he ordered some sort of a drink with Stolichnaya vodka, and they said we don't sell that communist vodka or something like that. All right, let's do a quick switch. So there you have it. Topeka Country Club was doing their part to fight the Cold War. Awesome. Knee in line with your second and third toe. Let's come on up. And here we go. Twist it out to the outside. Back to the inside. Begs the question, what kind of vodka did they have? I have no idea. All right. Keeping that belly button turned, pulled in. And another good bonus, if you watch a lot of comedies and stuff and you're laughing a lot, that's great core work. You may notice how much your stomach hurts when you've been laughing and laughing and laughing. So, laughing while we do core work must be twice as good. All right, let's switch. And coming up next, what are we doing? Single leg balance figure 8. So we need to ditch our heavier business and get some lighter business in here. Grab yourself a lighter dumbbell, something not too heavy, because we're going to do figure 8s while we balance. All right, get that knee lined up with your second and third toe again. Coming up nice and tall. Arms out in front. And let's do it. There we go. Nice big figure 8s. Could be infinity signs. Because sometimes you feel like Monday is going to go on forever. But it's finite. Whoa. Remember, there is a finite in there with infinite. So that's pretty awesome. That Monday will end. Or it may go on Unfortunately, it doesn't keep going on because, it is the greatest day ever. Let's do a few more. 3, 2, no, I couldn't hang in there, and switch. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Good thing that was finite. Look at that, I just tied that all together. Knee in line with your second and third toe. Let's come up nice and tall. Let's go the other direction, which really messes with my head. Going the other way. There we go. And I'm going to send a cue to Joe to protect his little grape in his shoe. I could tell he wasn't doing it because he was falling over. There we go, looking good. Woo, halfway there, only halfway there. We're really getting these arms warmed up. Challenge that core, reaching way out to the sides. Waving our arms around. Okay, 3 more seconds. And switch. Woo! All right, we're going to do some jump stabilization. And we're going to mix it up a little bit. Let's let's do a quarter turn. So we're going to jump, turn 25 degrees or 15 degrees. I don't know. We're going to turn that way 25%. How about that? We're going to jump. Nice soft landing. And then let's come right back around where we started. Big jump. Soft landing. Awesome. And then let's go that way. Big jump. Soft. Nice. Let's come back around. All right, make sure you have a little room now. Ooh, I must have landed. Oh, I see. I've messed up my camera. Let's go that direction. So we're going to go sideways. Big jump. That's just disturbing, that camera. Let's go the other way. All right. Luckily, that's all we have time for, and I can kind of fix my camera. I'll just stop. All right, so let's get set up for some resistance training. Grab yourself some water. And we're going to start with, with the stability ball exercise. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Sorry, I forgot to mute my microphone while I got a drink. So rude. All right, so we're going to do, lately we've been doing donkey kicks, but instead of donkey kicks today, we're going to do some reverse hypers. And after those, we're going to pair those up, still, with those ever-popular Renegade rows. So have your dumbbells handy for those if you're going to use those during your Renegade row. And I'm going to drop down here on the floor real quick and tell you how this sucker goes together. So a reverse hyper extension really isolates the glutes, and we get some good low back activation in here too. And we're going to use our stability balls. A lot of times you'll use a weight bench. Everybody doesn't have a weight bench. You can do these actually on your bed, because I was having Amy's mom do these earlier this afternoon, working on as we're just working on that good strong hip strength, working on those glutes. So we come on up. You're literally just going to drape yourself right over your ball and take your hands and kind of hold on to the floor a little bit to support yourself, because the upper body isn't doing anything here other than keeping you grounded. We're going to alternate our legs. So what we're going to do is just lift straight up and back, and then come down, and then do the other leg right up. So we're going to alternate right, left with our reverse hypers. So here we go. Just stay draped over. Hold on to the floor, and we raise one leg, bring it right back down, raise the other leg, alternating right and left. So new slight variation on some of the exercises we've done. We haven't ever done this one like this. We've done some plank marches, I think. And I like this one a little bit better because the ball is going to stabilize us, and we can really concentrate on working those glutes. And as we get marching in here, we're just at the halfway point. You might feel those glutes lighten up more and more with each rep. And as you raise, think about that glute. Flex that glute. Let it know you're thinking about it. Let's get those glutes working. Gonna do a couple more. 2. And finish it out. All right, and then we're going to drop on down and get ready for some Renegade rows here in about 10 seconds. Grab your weights, or if you're using weights. If you're not using weights, no problem. We're just going to go in that nice strong plank here in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Renegade row. All right. So nice strong plank, still keeping that core active. And again, with your feet, I always got to talk about the feet with the Renegade row. Slightly wider with your stance. So you have a nice strong stance, and brace that core every time you lift. We get a brief holiday when we put the arm down, and then brace again so that we keep from twisting. All right, couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch right back to our stability ball, to our alternating reverse hyper. Let's do it again. Roll it right out again. Get yourself in position. And let's do it. We raise one leg, flex that glute. Come on down. Raise the other leg, flex. Nice. Raise it up. Yes. Perfect, just like that. So really isolating, working that glute, keeping them, which is a good way to really isolate so that we can work. Just really hit the glute hard. And we've got a lot of variations with this exercise. This is just one of many ways to do this. So we're kind of easing in to doing some reverse hypers. They will become a regular part of our workouts, I think. That's a great way to work those glutes. All right, and let's do 2 more. So we get yourself evened out here, last one. All right, and then let's switch to renegade rows in another 10 seconds. Grab your dumbbells, get yourself set again. All right, let's do it. Come up to a nice strong plank, tuck that tailbone, renegade row. The other nice thing about these, when we did our donkey kicks, we ended up doing 4 sets of renegade rows. Today we only have to do 2. Well, I should say today we only get to do 2. That was the totally wrong thing for Trainer Joe to say. We only get to do 2 today. Great exercise, great for the core, great stability exercise, great strength exercise. Oh, it definitely gets my heart rate up. We have 8 more seconds. And here we go, getting ready to switch in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what's next on the hit parade. Oh yeah, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna do some dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. So let's get ourselves set up for that. Grab some other dumbbells or the same or whatever you're using. And 8-second warning. We'll get ourselves set up here. Nice strong stance. Alrighty. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Little bend in the legs. Bend in the legs, bend in the knees. I guess that would be a bend in the legs. Bend your knees a little bit. Up nice and tall. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hinge those hips, come down, and then flex, pull. Feel those hamstrings working, and then flex those glutes that we were just working at the top. So come down and feel the stretch. Flex. Flex those glutes. Get right back to neutral. Nice. Ease it down. Feel that good stretch. Flex and pull. You might be able to go down deeper than we did during our warm-up when we were first reaching down to those shoelaces. Ease it down, and then flex, pull it up. Nice. Feel a good stretch, and then pull. Fantastic. We're going to do a few more. So we drive ourselves back up. Ease it back down. And we're going to do one more. Down, flex, pull it up. All right, we're going to go into a sledgehammer swing. Let's do sledgehammer swings all on one side, and we'll do the other side after this next set of deadlifts. Grab your sledgehammers. And let's do it. Sledgehammer swings, let them rip. All right, so 30 seconds. If you want to go at a run for each one of these, you do it. You want to take them at a jog, that's okay. You want to mix it up a bit, that's okay too. Just nice, strong movements. There we go. Arms right off the midline. Really think about that core doing the work. We're doing this for cardio, but we try to think about good form as we drive around, exhaling out, inhaling back. All right, we got 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Let's switch right back to our straight leg deadlift. Grab those dumbbells again. Up nice and tall. A little bend in those knees, shoulders back. All right, let's do it. Ease it down. And then flex. Feel those muscles working. Pull you right back up again. Nice. We're coming down, 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 and then flex and pull. Yeah, those shoelaces are really easy to get to now that we've gotten nice and warmed up. Flex and pull. Really concentrating on those legs doing the work. Pulling you up. Nice. Easing it down. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Let's bring ourselves up. Looking good. Down. Flex, exhale up. Flex those glutes at the top so we get our hips right back to neutral every time. Flex and pull. Awesome. Easing it down. Gonna do a couple more. All right, and let's do one more. Just because we can. All right, and back to sledgehammer swings again. On the other side, let's do it. Sledgehammer swing time. Whoop. In about 5 seconds or so. All right, other direction for 30 seconds. 2, 1, let them rip. Sledgehammer swings. Woo! Exhale, twist. Draw that belly button in as you bring yourself around. Drive up that heart rate. Work it in between these sets. All right, we got 15 more seconds on the clock. Looking good. Ramping up our Monday morning. All right, keep cranking them out. We got 5 more seconds, and we're going to switch. 2, 1, let's switch. And up next, dumbbell squats. All righty, dumbbell squats, coming right back to the dumbbells. Here in about 8 seconds, grab your dumbbells. Nice, strong stance here. Turn a little bit sideways. Bringing the dumbbells right down toward the ankles. Let's do it. Coming down, and then press. Drive it right back up again, up nice and tall. Ease it down. Pressing right to the heel, the ball of the foot. Keeping it up nice and tall. Drive it up. Awesome. And then trying to make sure we keep our knees in line with our toes. There we go. As you go up and down. I had a real issue with that when my knee was when it was recovering. It didn't want to stay in place. It wanted to cave in. That's what happens when we get some instability. So try hard to keep everything lined up to protect those joints. Last rep. All right, and what do we got next? Sledgehammer swings right again. Oh, we're making up for the rows with sledgehammer swings. Working the back. Let's do it. Grab your bands. Sledgehammer swings, where you started way back when. And let's do it. Swing it hard. Great exercise for driving up that heart rate. Woo, we get such great benefit. Upper body strength, working that core. Crank them out, yes. Love that energy here on Monday morning. Fantastic. Halfway point. Keep cranking them out. Looking good. We're going to come back with another set of squats, followed by another set of sledgehammer swings on the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Grab your dumbbells again, and we'll hit the other side. All right. Shoulders relaxed. Holding those weights up. Let's do it. Ease it down, and then press up nice and tall. All the way up. Awesome. Nice and strong. Drive it up. Really trying to drive through the heel, the ball of the foot. Trying to be even on both feet. That's another Joe cue. Joe seems to use his right leg more than his left. Ease it down. Press. Looking good. Over the halfway point. Yes. Down. Nice. Working that strength. Love it. Gonna do about 10 more seconds. We'll do a couple more reps, and then we're going to do one more set of sledgehammer swings, and then we're moving on. All right, let's switch. Grab your bands. One more set of sledgehammer swings, other direction from last time. Get yourself in position. Woo! All right, and let's let them rip. Let's do it. Sledgehammer swings. All right. Really think about it. This is a core exercise. I know we're doing it for cardio, but think about those core muscles twisting, bringing you around, driving back the hands right off the midline, right off the sternum as you twist. Exhale it out. Inhale it back in. Pivot those hips. Work it. Working it on Monday morning. Got 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, band row. So let's go over to our bands. We're going to row away a little bit. And then we're going to follow that up with a power step up. All right. Let's walk it back. Shoulders down, relax. And then we're going to squeeze it in. Whoops. All right, here we go. All right, and a little bend of the knees, up nice and tall, shoulders down, relax. Let's do it. Squeeze it right to the rib cage. 2, and release. 2, 1, and pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, squeeze it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, and pull. 1, 2, release, 2, 1, squeeze, 1, 2, release, 2, 1, good, pull, 1, 2, release, 2, 1. It's almost like a holiday after all that other stuff. 1, 2, release, 2, 1, pull, 1, 2, release, 2, 1. A few more. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. It's going to be the last one. Pull it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. And let's switch to our steps. Power step ups, power knee up. Either drive up, get yourself a little bit of air, or just drive straight up onto your stepper. And at the halfway point, we'll switch sides. All right, here we go. Power step ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Power step ups. Woo! Get yourself some air. Just drive it right up. Either way you want to do it is fine. Just work it. All right, we got 5 more seconds. We're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. And we'll just keep on cranking them out. All right, looking good. All right, ramping up. Monday morning, we're going to go right back to our band rows when we're finished with our power step ups. 2, 1, let's switch. Grab your bands again. Walk it back. And we'll do another set of band rows. Nice strong stance. A little bend in the knees, shoulder blades down and back. Let's do it. Pull it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Head up, chin up, looking good. Pull. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Awesome. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. Couple more. Pull it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. And last one. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release, 2, 1. All right. What's up next? Soccer steps. Oh, man. Yeah, get have a sip of water. Whoa. Soccer steps. Let's do some soccer steps. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Soccer steps. All right. Try to get that tap down. I know I'm trying. Pretty much ground I cover as I kick my step away from me instead of kicking down on it. All right, soccer steps. Driving up that heart rate like nothing. Woo! 10 more seconds as we work our soccer steps. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch right back to our band row. Or yes. No, I had to take that back. We just did 2 of those. Band step push. I probably forgot to say, have a loose band, please. We're going to do a band step push, which we have not done in a while. Take a loose band. We're going to wrap it around us. And we're going to step into a lunge coming forward. Hold the band in close. We're going to press straight out. We're going to keep our body up nice and tall. Press out. Here's the fun part. We step forward as we release our hands, and then we step back and push. That's the one. Band, step, push. So get yourself some nice tension to play with here. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Step it back and press it forward. And then come forward. Step it back. Press. Nice. Back. Press. If you have your band attached, you could probably step forward and press. Maybe that would work a little bit better. Yes. If you've got a loose band just wrapped around you, we can step back and come forward. It's kind of like, I'm going to say it's Hitchcockian as you come forward and your arms go back. It's that pan in or pan out as you pull in. Kind of like you see in a lot of the Rear Window or something. As Jimmy Stewart is having some issues there with the bad guy coming in. It's a vague reference, I know. But I think about that every time I do this exercise. All right, let's switch. Standing ab twist. All right, standing ab twist. Let's do it. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Let's do them. Standing ab twist. Work it. Get a nice crunch in there. Crunch it down. High knee. Yes. Awesome. Working that core. Woo! Keep that heart rate. Drive it up. Looking good. Looking good and feeling good. 2 wonderful things on a Monday. Nice. 10 more seconds as we burn it up here. All right, we got 5 more seconds. And we're back to our step push. 2, 1. Let's switch. Grab your bands again. Get them wrapped right around you nice and snug. As we, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Press it forward. Then we come forward. Step back on the other side. Press or step it out. Nice. Exact. Precis. Press. Squeeze. Come forward. And press it out nice and strong. Awesome. Squeeze it out there. Looking good. Step it back. Press. Fantastic. I'm going to do a few more. Ooh, and then we got another cardio move. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be some sort of medicine ball shenanigans. I have a feeling it's going to be out and out medicine ball shenanigans. Because you know they're going to show up at some point. 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's switch. Oh, no, it isn't. It's a low impact burpee or a high impact burpee. It's a burpee. Any kind of burpee you want to do, they're your burpees. You own them how you like to do them. And 3, 2, 1. Low impact, high impact, any kind of burpee you want to do. They're your burpees. All right. You want to go high impact. You want to stepping back without the jump, stepping back with a jump. Woo! Whatever you're feeling. Halfway point as we work our burpees. Cranking them out here. Turning up the heat. We got to get it heated up. And Jane's going to freeze to death there in Boonville. And 1 more rep. And come on up. All right. Next up, band reverse lunge biceps curls. Woo, that's a mouthful. We're going to use our bands. Step back into reverse lunge. And then curl. How does that work? Been a while since we did them quite like that. We're going to step back into reverse lunge. Curl. And then come back up. If you want to go all the way down, you sure can. But we are going to curl from this lunge position. So let's do them. Alrighty. So arms straight out, keeping the bottom of your arm, trying to keep it parallel to the floor. Let's step it back. We squeeze it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, come forward. We'll go back on the other leg. Step it back. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1, come forward. Go right back into it again. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Nice. Switch legs. Step it back. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Come forward. And back again. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And up. 1 more time. Stepping back. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Let's switch. More cardio. Aha, medicine ball chest pass. I knew it was coming. Grab your medicine ball. Let's do a medicine ball chest pass. Drive that medicine ball into the floor. 5-second warning. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Medicine ball chest pass. Woo! Crank them out here on Monday. See if you can fire that sucker right through the floor. Medicine ball chest pass like you mean it. I love it. Great power, people. Looking fantastic. Turning on the heat. Got about 8 more seconds. Now we can do a lot more reps here. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Grab your bands again 1 more time. Stepping back with that reverse lunge band biceps curl. All right, get yourself in position. Here we go. Step it back and curl it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Step it up. Other foot, stepping it back. Curl. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Come forward. Step it back. 1, 2, release, 2, 1, come forward, step back, really brace that core as you curl, 1, 2, release, 2, 1, come forward, you can mix it up, some high, some low, squeeze it in, 2, release, 2, 1, bring it up, come back again, 1, 2, release, 2, 1, and let's switch. All right. Woo! Shake it out a little bit. What's up next? Muay Thai kicks. Oh, hang on to those bands. What was I thinking? Grab those bands. Muay Thai kicks in 8 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them rip. Muay Thai kicks. Yes, work those lats. Work those hip flexors. Whew. Squeeze, drive that knee up hard. Pull back hard. Coming to the halfway point here, we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides and just keep cranking them out. High knee. Drive that knee up as high as you can get it. Pull back hard. Woo! Yeah, 8 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, I think it's tricep time. Band triceps push-aways. So, grab your bands. We're going to walk it out a little bit. Nice, strong split stance. And squeeze and press. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Press it out. 1, 2, or kickbacks are fine too. 2, 1, and squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Kick it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Press. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. A few more. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Try to keep those elbows in close. 2, release. 2, 1. And one more. Press. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. All right, band jump outs. Woo! Let's do some band jump outs. Grab your band again. Hang on to your band. Or grab a lighter one if you want to. And we're going to do a band jump out. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Band jump out. Land it. Walk it back. All right. Big jump. Like a ninja. Land it. Nice. One more time on this side. Jump. All right. Walk it back. Switch sides real quick. And we'll keep doing the same thing. Get yourself all set up. Big jump. We'll walk it back. Try to land like a ninja. Nice and quiet. Protect those joints as we come down. Gonna jump, land it. Walk it back. Done. All right. Right back to another set of band triceps push-aways. Conveniently located right here at your bands again. Let's walk it out again. Nice, strong split stance. Reaching way back as far as you can. Keeping those elbows in close. And let's do it. Squeeze it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Press it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Press it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Looking good. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Press it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Just a few more. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Let's be the last one here. Squeeze it out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Nice. And let's switch. Woo! Medicine ball slams. Oh, yeah. Medicine ball slams. And then we're going to get down on the floor. So grab your medicine ball. Woo! 7-second warning. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. Woo! Nice big arm swings. Full range of motion. Really let it loose. Yeah. Love a medicine ball slam. It's a good time. Halfway point. Nice big power move. All right, a couple more. And switch. All right, we're going to drop down on the floor. Grab a drink of water if you need one. Heck, bring your water bottle if you need it. Woo, that gets our heart rate up there. We're going to drop down to the floor. do some pullovers, do some core work. All right, get yourself set. Starting off with a pullover, the old pullover deal. So, nice casual move, feet flat on the floor, and just want to brace your core, grab onto that band. We're going to come from as far back, reaching overhead as we're comfortable, pull all the way through, and then return. So here we go, pullovers. Let's do them. Exhale, pull it in. 2, release. 2, 1 as you return. Pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Good. Pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Reach way overhead. Pull all the way through. 2, release. 2, 1. Pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Looking good. One more. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Ooh, relax those arms for just a moment. All right, next up, it's going to be holding on to your band right overhead, isometric. Actually, you know what? Let's leave the bands out for just a second. Let's just do our lower body, and we're just going to do a reverse crunch. So relax those legs, arms. You can have your arms at your side, and then crunch. Lift your bum up off the floor, and release. So crunch it in, ease it back down. Really trying to have your core drive that motion as you lift up and then slowly reset. Exhale, bring it up, inhale back down. Every rep, reset. And really think about that. Just trying to crunch, get that tiny, tiny bit of just getting the bum up off the floor and reset on relax. All right, pull over time again. Come right back around, grab your band again, reaching way back behind you. All right, let's do a pullover. Let's pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And still keep that low back pressed into the floor as you pull through, so we don't arch the back to try to help us pull. Keep the core active. Brace. Pull that low back into the floor, and then you can take a little rest as you reach overhead, and then pull your back into the floor again. Exhale, pull, and release. 2, 1. Nice and steady, looking good. Pull it in. 1, 2, or release. 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. And one more. Pull it in. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. All right, let's switch. And going to do, come on up a bit. And there goes that microphone again. We're going to do a knee tuck. So we're going to lean back a bit with your hands, going to support yourself kind of at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to bring the knees in. And we're going to reach out and drive them back in. It's kind of like an accordion crunch, but we're actually sitting up while we do it. If you're feeling a bit fatigued, we can go one leg at a time as well. It's your choice here. Knee tucks. Just one set. Let's do them. Knee tucks. So alternating, if you rather alternate. Otherwise, we're going to both coming out. So brace your core as you reach out. Draw that core in. Brace nice and strong as we extend. Reach. Working it. Brace. Yeah, we're halfway point. Good time to switch to alternating. Take a little holiday if you need to. It's a heavy duty exercise. We got about 8 more seconds. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, next up is going to be, we're going to move into a little therapy. So, but while we're here on the floor, let's do this one more time. Let's roll right over first and do some more iron cobras. We're going to do the exact opposite of what we just did. So let's do them. Flex those glutes, externally rotate, thumbs up at the ceiling, and drop it back down. Reset, flex those glutes, lift. Don't have to get very far off the floor. Drop it back down, reset, flex, glutes lift, trying to scrunch between those shoulders, thumbs up at the ceiling, twisting around, drop it down, reset, flex those glutes, lift, ease it back down. One more time, flex, lift, and down. All right, now we're going to come up. I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder therapy with those bands we have attached at our midpoint with a little bit of external rotation to work our rotator cuff. Give it some love. Give them both some love, those rotator cuffs. All right, so. All right, so elbow glued to your side here. And nice casual stance. We're just going to pull to the outside. Ease it back inside. Don't need a lot of tension here. Just enough to make that little rotator cuff do its job. If we get too much tension, we end up accidentally getting the shoulder involved and lifting the elbow away from the body. So try to keep the elbow glued to your side as you twist to the outside. Bring it back around. Nice. Nice and easy. Woo, feeling that today. Squeeze. Pull it out. And let's see. We've got two more. It's going to be the second one. And then we'll switch sides. All right, same thing on the other side. Just going to walk it out and get the elbow planted in position. All right, and then squeeze it out to the outside. Bring it right back in. Nice and easy peasy. Giving yourself some good rotator love. Squeeze it out 180 degrees. Nice. Looking good, just like that. And keeping the elbow glued to your side the whole time. We want to make sure it doesn't come off your side. So keep it pressed in. So we always have contact with the elbow as you reach out and away. All right, last one. Bring it out. And done. Woo! All right. Cool down time. Woo, grab a quick sip of water. Let's do it. Let's cool it down. There we go. All right, well, we probably cooled down quite a bit already, which is nice, but let's just walk it back and forth a little bit. Whew. Easy peasy. Shake those arms a little bit, or swing those arms a little bit. You can shake them too if you want to. You could do jazz hands if you're feeling it. Whatever you want to do. It's back and forth. Slow it down. Nice deep breathing. Send lots of good oxygen to all those muscles that we just worked hard. We just worked the whole body there. So let's nice easy twisting and just ease out of this heavy duty workout. Let's just take it right back to the center here. We're pretty well slowed down anyway. Let's just plant our feet, grow some deep roots, and let's just move a bit here on this Monday. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Woo! Already another Monday of November. Crazy. Let's just move around. Feel that November energy. It's brisk. That's for sure. Gets you invigorated. All righty. Let's shake off any other leaves. We'll just keep shaking them off all through November, I'm guessing. All righty. And let's just slow it down, ease it down, and let's just do this. Let's just step it right back. Press that rear foot into the floor. Get a nice stretch in your calf. Woo, big I did my workout. Yes, I did. Right here on Monday. I did it. Nicely done, you. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Press your heel into the floor. Feel a good stretch as you reach up overhead. Nice. All right, and then let's do same thing on the other side. Let's come into a big Y. Step it back. Keep those hips forward or ease down a bit. Squeeze. Big Y for yes. Got my workout in. Feeling good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Woo, plant that foot. Big Y. Because we can, of course. That's why we do it. We can do it, so we should do it. See, Shadow agrees. He gives some affection to say, yes, that's correct, Mommy. And let's stretch our hamstrings. Come right down your shins. Oh, luxuriate in that hamstring stretch. That's feeling good right there, isn't it? All right, slowly, let's bring yourselves back up. Palms up. Let's step it back. Exhale, twist all the way around as far as you're comfortable. Bring it around, drawing that belly button in. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up, step it back. Exhale, twist all the way around. Nice. All right, let's grab one of your feet real quick. Gentle pull. Let's stretch those quads. I just can't even stand still. I'm going to grab onto something. There we go. Woo! That was an accident waiting to happen. I had to shut that down. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Come over here, grab something else. There we go. Safety. There we go. Sometimes you just need to lean on something. That's okay. Gentle stretch, and then we're going to drop down onto the floor and have your stability ball handy because we need to do a little work with that. But first, we're going to take our mat and roll it out here. And I want to get right down here on one knee, and we're going to, work that quadratus laborum one more time. So we're going to get right down here, take that rear leg, bring it to the inside, so it looks a bit like this. I want to bring it on the, inside. All right, we're going to come up and lean. I'm just going to face y'all. I'll make it easier. Lean over here. Then we're going to twist up and look kind of up at, 10 o'clock up there on the wall. And hopefully feel a stretch all through in that business right down in there. All right, and then we reverse it and come back down. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring your foot over. We're going to reach up. Ease it on over. Woo, might feel it more on one side than the other. I know, I sure am. And then from here, we just twist it open. Oh, there, hello. And you might just find some tight spots in there as you get into that business. All right, and let's twist it back. Whoo, come out of that. And then grab your stability ball. And let's stretch it a little bit with that stability ball. Get it right in here close. And let's stretch our pecs a bit. Let's roll it out to the side. Look the opposite direction. And then you might want to roll forward a bit. Find yourself a spot there that maybe needs a little bit of stretch. Ease it on back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring it in. Roll it out. Look the other direction. Maybe roll it forward a bit. And then bring it back. And let's hit those lats just real quick. Same thing. So now we got the ball. Other hand, thumb up at the ceiling. We're just going to roll straight out. Ease down into it. Nice steady breathing. Kind of direct your breath into those muscles and help them relax a bit. All right, roll it back in. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Just roll it out. Feel that stretch. Ease it back in. All righty, and then let's come on up. Woo, all right. And let's close out this Monday workout. All right, hands up. Let's just exhale it down and then get yourself a nice deep breath. Yeah, filling yourself up with that good Monday energy. Oh, yeah. Exhaling down. It's November. A Monday in November, there's nothing more brisk than that. And that energy, yes. Let's do one more. Exhaling down. Fill yourself with good energy to last you all day. All right. And then Monday workout is done. All right. Nicely done, everybody.